So I just wanted to make this quick video to show how you can use the smoothing tool and some of the other tools like flatten and stuff like that alongside the smart brushes. So if you try to smooth just normally, you might get something like this, where you'll get this kind of block of land coming out. Obviously that's not what you want, so I'm just going to undo that. To get it to smooth properly, you just go to Edit Layers. So click on your landscape, select your landscape, go to the landscape tab there, and then you can go into the landscape tab, go Sculpt, go Smooth, and then come down to Edit Layers, right click, click Create, and this will make a new layer on top. So we can call that like smoothing, whatever we're going to call it, edits, of some kind. And I can come in here and start smoothing out the landscape, and now it's going to work just as normal in the usual way. So yeah, now I've got the smooth. I can also go in and actually make that visible and turn it on and off. So toggle the visibility of that layer, and this is great because this is like a completely non-destructive system. It's basically the same as sort of Photoshop or something like that, where you can actually edit images and have image-based layers. Another thing we can do is we create another layer and call this one flatten, and then let's see how this works with the flatten tool. So I'm just going to select a little target there and flatten out a little area, and there you can see the flatten tool is also working just fine. And that little edit that we've just made, same thing as before, we can just disable it and then enable it. So yeah, it works completely with the the non-destructive landscape layers. And then if you actually move around these brushes, so for instance, if I take that massive brush here and I start moving it around, you can see that the actual edits that have been made to the landscape will still remain. So there is a sort of persistence there. You can still see the effect that those changes you've made to the layer make. They're still there. So that's that flatten that we did, and that's that smooth that we did. Obviously the results have changed because we've moved around the brushes, but yeah, the actual data that you edit on these edit layers is persistent.